Alex, and I'm gonna share some of my thrifting finds from this weekend. I did a little garage sailing and some searching at the Goodwill outlet up in Indianapolis, and I'm gonna show off the stuff that I found. So this picture was a little bit of a disaster when I first saw it, but I've been looking for some things that kind of have a 70s vibe to it. The jewel tone stuff is really hot right now too, so I was excited about that. So I was excited to get this for just $5 and put a little bit of elbow grease into getting it cleaned up, and it turned out pretty good. So I'm excited about that. And at another garage sale, I found these really cool jewel tone goblets. So there's a set of 4 of those, and they were in great shape. I love the fact that there's like a little indentation here. They feel pretty elegant, all things considered. I love the kind of mix of the square and the round, and I think that that will be a really fun set. And then I found this one, it was solo, but again, kind of the fun jewel tone, a little bit more of an amber color. So I love the mix matched look of those and how fun that is. I didn't realize this plate was cracked until after I got it home, and it's a little worse for wear. I probably, in the grand scheme of things, paid about $1 for it when all was said and done. Because I bundled a bunch of stuff together for $5, so I'm not too sad. This was the Floral Expressions summertime pattern. Another garage sale find was this cute frame. It was actually a little worse for wear as well. And it's the old kind of metal style frame, which I think is so pretty, and it looks really pretty with a collage. I didn't have time to make a collage though, so I stuck a handkerchief in it, and I thought that looks really kind of cool too. So I found the old vintage hanky in one of the things I'd gotten at the Goodwill, and I think that just looks really sweet down in there as a temporary placeholder until I get around to making something else to go into it. I already have one of these, and I actually have a couple of the thermoses that go in it as well. So I'm always on the lookout for things that kind of match in with that set. I've actually got a bunch of luggage that kind of matches in with it as well. I think oftentimes people just kind of get excited about the thermoses and forget the cute little case that goes with them, but I just think that's so cool. I think, you know, just for carrying little things or storing little things, it looks really cute with the Christmas tree sticking out of that. I did that this Christmas. So that was a good find, and it was in pretty good shape. With the 70s party coming up, I thought this was cute. This is actually a picnic blanket, but it has a really kind of fun, bold pattern. It's probably more 60s than 70s, but it's got a 70s sort of feel to it too. So I always grab Vera Bradley when I find it. This one's really cute. It's a little cell phone case for a smaller style cell phone, and a zip-up wallet. I got this tea towel, which is in great shape. I'm assuming that is vintage, but it looks brand new. Like, the colors are so vibrant. So I don't know if it had ever been washed. Maybe that was just living down in a drawer somewhere where somebody pulled that out. And at the same spot, I found a Redmond picnic basket. So it was in pretty good shape. I have another one of those that's kind of smushed down a little bit that I've got to work on getting fixed up. So I was really excited to find one in pretty good shape that was whole and intact and not too terrible. So I was really excited to find a little mini Simon that still worked. So that's always exciting when the batteries haven't corroded and it's in good working order. So that will be fun. This is just from Old Navy, so it's not old, except for it being Old Navy. And I just think that'll look really cute with like maybe a white string of beads on it, just something really simple. And then this was super fabulous. Again, I don't think it's vintage actually, but it's like a pantsuit, so like kind of like a flowy, fancy pantsuit with just a neck piece up there, kind of halter style. So I think that might be fun. I've got a few cool Christmas things that I found. This cute little homemade stocking, and they kind of came in kits. I'm assuming that was the case with this one as well. But it's just so cute with all the hand stitching and sequins that have been appliqued onto it. Looks like he was maybe cut off the front of a Christmas box, but he's still in great shape. And I found this adorable tree. It looks like maybe it was meant to stand, and then there's little perforations in it where you could hang ornaments. I didn't find any of the little ornaments, But I just thought that was so cool that that tree kind of survived and it was just sticking up in the edge of a bin. I also found some records and didn't have the records in them, but I thought the records had images that were really cool. So I took this one off the front of a Connie Francis record and cut her out. And I think that will be a great kind of addition to a collage. I found this record, which amazingly still has the cute little record inside of it. I think that that's precious. This is it's a little golden record. I love the fact that the record's actually golden, but it's Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. I'm actually looking forward to sticking that on the record player and giving it a spin to see what that sounds like. Got this cute little Cupid doll. Sadly, it looks like maybe it had a run-in with a dog or something. It is missing one arm, but I'm thinking if I stick it into kind of a vintage assemblage and put something in front of the arm, maybe a block or something, little piece of a blanket or something like that, I think it would look really cute, and you won't even notice that his little arm is gone. The rest of him is so cute. I was really excited about this find. This was actually stuffed down in the bin with a bunch of records. I have no idea why cookie cutters go with records, but there you have it. And I was even more excited that I found two different sets. So one looks almost brand new, the other one's a little bit more worn, but both sets had all 12 of the little animal cookie cutters inside, and they're so cute. They all have the little matching shape underneath them. And I thought that those were just really, really, really precious. This one is kind of send away. This is New York gold seal patterns, and it's got really, really cool illustrations on it. This was another one, very, very brittle and kind of falling apart. It's a simplicity children's, like this infant patterns, so little kind of baby wrap and some little nighties. And here's some cute little toddler size dresses. This one's an advanced pattern. I just think that that's super cute. These little girls are sweet. Found a great set of letters. I don't know what game these are from, but I've got some other ones of them. It's not Scrabble because it doesn't have the points and they're not wooden. It's kind of like a plastic. But I was really excited to find those because those are really fun for craft projects as well. And I got this adorable baby blanket. Hold it up a little bit. It's got the clown in the middle. It's got some monkeys, a kangaroo, a giraffe, and a little elephant down at the bottom. I think it had gotten washed and a lot of the quilting has come off. So places where there had been quilting, you can kind of see the remnants of it. And somebody obviously put a lot of care and effort into sewing all of that. And it would have made a really cute either blanket. I think that's what it was originally, but I also think it would make a really cool wall hanging as well. And then I found a couple Pacers pennants. This one didn't, neither of them really seemed that terribly old, but this one says 2000, so it's like almost a quarter of a century old, which is kind of surprising to think that it's, yeah, been a quarter of the century since 2000, or almost there. I guess we're only in 2023, but we're very, very close. So these were cool finds as well. On the sillier front of things, I found a baton, so I was really kind of excited about that, and maybe getting to try to remember some of the different baton things that I used to do when I was a kid. So those were all of my finds for this week. Be sure to check us out at thethriftysisters.net and also on our Unearthed Relics website. And I'll get more pictures and close-ups of everything to share that way. Feel free, if you're curious about something or have a story about something related to something that I showed today, please feel free to add a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.